Eric, you set? We set? You guys good? Good? Everybody's good. Well, I was kind of joking a minute ago. We always seem to do these press conferences out here in the sun, so I don't know. Maybe next time we'll find a shadier place. But Fran and I are here today, really, to talk about the crisis that we're seeing in our hospitals caused by the COVID. Our children's hospitals this week, all the children's hospitals in Ohio had a specific news conference, and before the news conference, they had a call with the schools, our superintendents, and we hope to do a call next week with our children's hospitals, this time with school board members around the state of Ohio. What we're seeing is a dramatic increase in number of cases among children, and we're seeing our children's hospitals filling up in what the hospitals have described to me as an unprecedented level. Not only do we have the situation with COVID, but we have other respiratory problems among children that normally don't show up until winter. So it is a real problem. The solution is pretty simple among children. It is to get those who are 12 and over vaccinated. And I'm again appealing today to all our school districts, over 600 school districts throughout the state of Ohio, to at least temporarily go to a mask mandate situation. We were able to keep the COVID down in schools from spreading last year because every child was wearing a mask. And if we can get back to that, it will dramatically slow down. The rate is twice as high among children as it is among adults as far as the rate of increase in the COVID. So we clearly have a crisis in regard to our children's hospitals. Again, the solution is vaccination for those who are old enough to be vaccinated. We hope that within the not too distant future, the federal government will allow us to start vaccinating 5-year-olds and above. And that will be certainly of great help. But we cannot do that yet. Now it starts at age 12. We have made progress, though, in this area. If you compare where we were when school started versus where we are today. Today we have 58% of all children in the state of Ohio who are attending public schools are in fact wearing a mask. So we are making progress, certainly not where we need to be. We're here today really, though, to talk about the adults and what is happening in this part of the state. So I'm going to let Dr. Vanderhoff, who is our Director of Health and who's had a great deal of experience in dealing with these problems, start off. But before I do that, I want to kind of share maybe a little data. We are in Region 8. And this includes Washington County, for example. It includes Belmont County, and a number of other counties. Just to tell you, in this part of the state, how fast this is increasing. On July 4th, we had 4 people in this region who were in the hospital because of COVID. September 3rd, that number had gone from 4 to 120. And as of yesterday, that number had gone to 172. ICU, the same thing. On July 4th, it's 0. September 3rd, that number had gone to 26, and yesterday that number had gone to 48. Those on ventilators in this region, 0. On July 4th, on September 3rd, it was 19, and today it was 35. So we're headed in the wrong direction, and those numbers are certainly of great concern. To give you kind of the big picture statewide, pull back and look at the whole state. Today, or as of yesterday, we had 3,580 of our fellow citizens with COVID in the hospitals. In addition to that, of that number, 982 were in ICU and 617 were on a ventilator. Who have COVID is 3 times what it was just a year ago. So again, a very dramatic increase. I'm going to now turn it over to Dr. Vanderhoff, and then we have some other local health leaders, and we would like for them to be able to speak as well. And Dr. Vanderhoff has been working on these problems for some period of time. Doctor, we'll turn it over to you.
Thank you very much, Governor. As the governor stated, our hospitalizations in the state of Ohio have now reached a point that is extremely serious. Our hospitals statewide are sounding the alarm. The current number of hospitalizations is being driven everywhere, staffing challenges that the governor described. Simply stated, our healthcare heroes now for 18 or more months, emergency rooms, causing patients with less significant concerns to have long waiting times. Now, none of us